Good morning, everyone. This is Judd Gemmel with Berkshire Hathaway, or afternoon, whenever you're viewing this. Anyhow, it's morning right now to me, so hopefully you get to view this video. Hope you all had a great Labor Day weekend, had a safe, nice time with family and friends. That's what that weekend's all about. But anyhow, quick market update as of today, September 10th. We currently have 741 active or coming soon listings on the MLS in York County. Just to put things in perspective, last year at this time, that number was actually doubled with over 1,400 properties available in our market. Year to date, our sold homes are actually down 5% in comparison to 2019, and our median sales price is up 10%, many thanks to our supply and demand. But today I really wanted to talk about contingencies, and a lot of consumers really don't understand what a contingency is in real estate. There are several types to talk about, but what I wanted to talk about today is a sale and settlement of another property contingency or a settlement of another property contingency. These two contingencies are typically seen when a consumer has to sell their home in order to buy a new home. So sale and settlement contingency means that you still have to find a buyer for your property, and your property isn't probably even listed on the market yet. So you still have to find a buyer, you still have to put it on the market, and then you have to start the process. And you have to settle on that property in order to make a purchase. Whereas a settlement contingency of another property would be you have already found the buyer, your home may have already been listed on the market most likely. You found a buyer, you're starting the process, maybe you're halfway through the process, whatever it is. The reason I want to talk about that today is because this is a recommendation that I've been giving a lot of my folks, especially the ones that need to sell their property in order to purchase their new home, their next forever home, whatever it is. You have to put yourself in the best position. So obviously with the way that our market and inventory is right now, there's not a lot to choose from. You're going up against very strong buyers that may not have that contingency in there, but maybe that buyer has to get financing, or their financing isn't the best, and they're going to do inspections as well, and depending on what inspections they choose, that may turn off a seller. So what I've recommended to my buyers that have to sell their property in order to purchase a new property is, hey, let's get your home on the market. You're in control. We're in a seller's market right now. You can kind of dictate when that settlement's going to be. And guaranteed, whatever buyer that we do find, especially in a competitive scenario, is going to give you exactly what you want. So let's put it out there. Let's get a buyer for it and see what type of settlement we can, or settlement date we can agree to. If we can't, you can always pull your property off the market. Just because you put your property on doesn't mean that you typically have to sell it. Now, obviously, that's the main goal, is to sell it and to find the right buyer. Maybe price works out. And the settlement date may not work out, but you say, you know what, well, if I can get X amount for this and get rid of it now, and still, maybe I move in with grandparents, maybe I move in with mom and dad for a short time, just to be in a position, when that right property does pop up, that you're ready to go on it. So those two contingencies there can get confused, but I really want to highlight that you need to put yourself in the best position to make something happen on that next purchase. You can't have all these different types of contingencies and literally it just becomes a wash for your contract, whatever you submit, because the buyers that you are up against are very competitive. Maybe they even waive home inspection, finance contingency, and they don't have a home to sell. So you need to put yourself in that best scenario. And like I said, what I've been telling my buyers that need to purchase a property but have a property to sell is, hey, let's get your home on the market. Let's find a buyer. Hopefully we can push out settlement long enough that that gives you plenty of time to find a property, or let's figure something out. Hey, if your home ends up settling and we still have not found a home for you, what's that next best scenario for you, and what can we do to make sure that you're in the best position to buy, once that time comes. So hopefully this helps. Like I said, there's plenty of different scenarios of contingencies out there, but those are the two that I wanted to highlight today. especially in this type of market. I believe next time what I would have hit on is an inspection contingency, because again, that's another thing that a lot of people get confused about. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I said it was going to be short. Here I'm over 5 minutes, but anyhow, have a great rest of the week. Have a great weekend. I have 2 beautiful properties coming to the market this week. Well, actually the following week. One in Downtown Schools, 4-bed, 2.5 bath, beautiful property, totally move-in ready, totally done to a T. And then another property out in Central Schools. It's in the New Brittany neighborhood. Beautiful home built by Jeff Henry, custom built home. So both of them, I am sure, will not last long, but hopefully we get the best scenario for my seller. So again, hope you all have a great week, great rest of the weekend. And if you have any real estate questions, obviously I'm your guy. Just call Judd.